Hello, I am now doing a Minecraft Let's Play. So, um, I guess let's just get straight to it. I'm playing Beta 1.7.3. This is my favorite version of Minecraft. Um, this is forever going to be my #1 version. I have many, many hours in this version, and I love Beta 1.7.3. I have met, um, many friends through Beta 1.7.3, like through servers and stuff. So, Beta 1.7.3 is very important to me, and so I'm excited to do a Let's Play. I had to mute my mics for a second. This is going to be very professional, I must add. Um, so yeah. So here are my settings. I'm going to do it in hard mode because I feel that works best. Um, I've also decided I will set my render distance to tiny because oh shit, here I'll make this. I always make this large. There we go. Into the oh, auto is biggest. Okay, I'll do auto. I like having this stuff big. Also, one thing you may notice, you see my mouse going to these black bars. I'm unsure how to get rid of it. This is what happens when I go into full screen. So, you know, it's not very Minecraft Let's Play. Because just a white screen. So we'll have to do with this. We'll have to do with the black bars on the top and bottom. I don't know how to get rid of them. I tried to Google it, and so I couldn't find anything. So, you know, I'll figure it out sometime. Also, if you hear my chair squeak, I'm sorry. Here, I'm gonna make it squeak again. My chair makes a lot of weird sounds, and I'm pretty sure that some of them came up on the mic. This is a very old chair. And this is also a very old computer. So you may notice I'm recording in like 480p. That's why, but also because I feel like this is it's Minecraft, you know, you don't need this like you don't need a taxing or you don't need a super high quality for Minecraft, so I just made it 480p because why not? I like I like small file sizes. I like recording everything in 480p because I'm a weirdo. I like when things are bad. Well, I guess let's start it. Let's get started. So, I have this world. I had to make like 15 or so different worlds to get the kind of start I wanted. I really enjoy winter biomes. So, you'll see here, there's a winter biome, and this is my favorite Minecraft biome. Um, well, one of the goals I have for this, I guess you could call it a playthrough series. I would like to get all of these. I'd like to get every single achievement. So, the first one I can get is taking inventory. Press E to open your inventory. Bam, that's one out of a lot, probably. Here's my Minecraft skin. Here's the Minecraft skin from the back. I'm noticing there's like a little black thing, like on the arm. But, well, that's what happens when you play beta with skins and stuff. I don't think it's too much of an issue. I'll just have to find it. I'll probably just find another skin to use. But, I guess we shall start. Okay, oh, I got wood, okay. That's good. I didn't know that was an achievement, but it sounds good. Alright. So, the first thing I like to do, crafting table, sticks, and go get iron, or not iron, go get stone so you can get stone tools. I find it very silly to ever make, like, wooden tools. Like, it's just kind of wasting your time. So the first thing I do, I get that, and then I make a cobble pick, and then I get like 20. Oh, I hear a skeleton. I'll try to avoid the skeleton. There's some iron, but I'm not going to focus on that right now. I want to focus on getting, you know, maybe like a stack of logs. I'm gonna get 20 cobblestone. Oh, oops. I'm gonna get 20 cobblestone. And then I'm going to make myself a axe and a sword. And I will also make myself a shovel, just because that's easy. Or, because it's useful, I mean. I like to arrange these in order of what I use most, and so I like doing this kind of order. I know some people would find that crazy, but it's the order I use. Here's a fun tip about beta Minecraft. Wait, I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. Sometimes I have to cough or sneeze, so I might have to mute my mic every now and then. I will try to make this better production quality at some point, and not be like very awkward. I don't know how to pause a recording, so you know, give me some patience. But I will be right back. Okay, so fun fact about wood in this game, in this version. You'll notice that for a lot of the wooden items in this game, in the beta versions, which I am on, axes don't break these things fast. What does break them fast is swords, which is really interesting. Most of the wood items that you could break faster with a axe just break faster with a sword, and don't do anything for an axe. You know, it makes sense because this is the beta version of the game, but it's very silly for sure. But you know, I like to collect some of these pieces of knowledge about Minecraft beta. You know, I don't call myself, you know, an authority on Minecraft beta, but you know, I think I definitely know more than your average like person. I know much more than the average person, so that's nice. There's a few things I plan to make use of, like certain tricks or something to, like, one thing with wheat, which will, you know, come up at some point. There's a way to make it trample proof, where you place a fence under the block of dirt that you put the thing on, and so it never gets trampled, and you never have to rehoe it again. And so that is a, I believe, beta or beta or early version exclusive glitch. So I really like that. Also, that music sounded very creepy for a second. Okay, I got one wool. I don't believe you can get combine wool to make the bed, but I will just in case. I will grab the wool just in case. So when it comes to goals for the series, I think, you know, the first one would be to get all of the achievements, including When Pigs Fly and the cake and everything. I would like to get all these achievements, and well, it seems I've already gotten a good amount about taking inventory, getting wood, benchmarking, time to mine, getting an upgrade. I did not get that one. I've gotten this one. So, you know, I'm doing good already. I don't believe it will be that hard to do this. I have only gotten When Pigs Fly like one time, so that one will be kind of annoying to do, but we'll make it work. I'm seeing the wooden pickaxe I threw away, but I don't want to use it because it's slow and I can just get cobblestone, so you know, I'm sure someone, if someone even decides to watch this, I'm sure someone would see that I'm doing that and get very angry that I'm wasting a pickaxe. But it is what it is. I think I'm going to make this the shelter for now. This seems like a nice shelter place. You know, I always do this where I just, you know, instead of like making a house, I just like shelter inside a wall for a bit, and then I make a real base. TF3. Okay, so I'm I am at negative 252. Z 200, negative 200, so I was expecting it to be closer to 0, actually, but that's not a problem, really. I know in older versions, if you're in the negatives, it gives you, like, worse rates of mining because of a bug in the game when the game was in beta stages, so that's very interesting. But I don't believe it's like that in this version of the game, so I don't think it should be an issue that we are at negative 200. Yeah. Get to 64 logs, and then this will make something work. Yeah, I think I've already talked about this, but you know, my favorite biome in this game is the winter biome. Much like my favorite biome in real life, I love the winter biome because I love snow. I love dreary weather where it's overly cold. I love that sort of thing, but I really hate the heat. And so I really dislike the desert in Minecraft. I very much dislike the desert. Okay, there's a lot of way too many logs that I'm being forced to pick up. Well, I mean, it's like too many logs I have to like stack up. I mean, I'm not being forced to do anything, but yeah. But one of the the reasons I like this version of Minecraft, I just like it because it's more simple. You know, there's no strongholds. There's no, oh, you beat the game and now what? You know, in this game, it's like, well, just continue doing stuff, like continue creating. You know, it never ends. And I think that kind of perpetuates the like 2-week Minecraft phase. That kind of mindset where alright, you get everything. You get Ender Dragon kill, max enchant, you get Elytra, mending and everything, and now you're done. But like it's just not really worth it. Like if you're just gonna stop playing right after you do that, you know. And I find that I will use a world longer if I, I just play in beta and don't bother with strongholds. It'd be nice if I could just be normal and not do some 2-week Minecraft phase stuff, but it's what I do. I rush to the end and then I'm done. I never play again. But in this, I like to have goals, like make a mob spawner, or get all the achievements. And then I like to create stuff. I really love creating like towns. I really want to make a town. I think that will be one of my goals after I get all the achievements, because the only way to really sort of win this version of Minecraft is to get all the achievements, because there's no really any other kind of like winning in this. I believe it is getting dark out, so I'm going to bring this crafting table in here, and I'm going to do this. I have no way of skipping the night yet. Skipping the night is always very challenging for me. Because in this version of Minecraft, it works differently, and if you don't have proper lighting and proper placement of the bed, zombies or skeletons or any kind of mob really will spawn in and attack you, which is, not preferable. So, bed will definitely be a challenge for me. And, you can now see it is completely dark out. That is a chicken. Well, there isn't really anything I can do now, so I shall this. Put this in here, and then now I have 4 torches. It was very nice. I'm glad I was able to get a structure before nighttime. I'm probably going to extend this like 1 or 2 more blocks. Yeah, this is good enough, I think. I'm trying my best not to be very, like, scattered, or, like, very... I'm trying my best to not be very, like, multitasking. Yeah, I'm trying to have focus for this. There we go, 31, then I turn a lot of the... I'll get this till I get 64. Then I'm going to make a double chest, you know, for dumping all my stuff in. If you're a real gamer, you know the strategy to get extra space. This. This is the Stampy Longnose method, where you place chests on the floor. And you know, so the thing is, it actually looks good because they look like blocks. But once the, I believe maybe 1.0 or maybe 1.8 update came out, these became rounded. They had rounded edges, and they no longer look like a block. And so I find that really disappointing. I really like this, where it's just, it looks like a block. So, you know, that's just another one of the many reasons I prefer, this version of Minecraft to, you know, stuff like the newest version, the most latest version, you know. I just prefer this over that because it's simpler, and a lot of things are just more to my liking. Alright, well, since it's nighttime, I think I would like to... There isn't really much I can do outside, so I think the only other option for now is to work on a ladder system. Alright, I'm gonna open up an auto clicker for this, because I do not want to hurt my hands. Very fragile hands. I'm a very fragile body person. Oh, oop, there. Turn off the auto clicker. And so I also use macros and auto clickers so my hands don't get hurt. So I have very fragile hands, but it is something I'm working on. Kind of. I don't think I'm really working on it, actually. I kind of lied about that. Let's do more. I'm going to get ladders because I need a way to get to Y11. This shall be my way to get to Y11. Actually, no, I like doing Y12 because it's actually safer. You get, okay, 60 to 64, we're at 65. Okay, that's enough, ladders. I should probably create another pickaxe just in case this one breaks. Alright, now the strategy for digging straight down is this. If you do this, you can't get... And that can happen to you if you just... There. Instead of digging straight down, which is not a very good idea, you can click this. I find this to be very nice. This is the kind of thing I do in every world. You know what, I don't think I need the gravel. I don't need the coal, I mean. I have charcoal, which is good enough, so I'm not gonna bother to take out coal that much in this playthrough, probably. Unless I really need coal, but I don't know if that'll really happen. I'm not going to explore too much, because I don't want to get lost, but it's not, it doesn't seem like this cave is really that big anyway. This is a little small area. But yeah, for this, you want to just stay in the middle. If you leave the middle, you are more likely to hit. If you leave the middle, you're more likely to fall between these things and, you know, die. And, you know, we don't want to die when we're doing this. So that's the whole reason we're doing a 2x2 instead. We're doing two horizontally as opposed to just going straight at it, straight down, which is not very good. Well, another thing I'm noticing, we're getting some iron, which is nice. I like iron. I know one of my goals is definitely to get full iron armor. I will say I'm not very interested in diamond armor in this version because iron armor, I would say, is good enough. Well, we are in hard mode, so that might not actually be the case, but we'll see. I'll play it by ear. If I find I'm almost dying or if I'm dying a lot, we can switch to diamond armor, but that's the future. The reason I set this to hard mode, because, well, hard mode is the hardest, and I feel it's, more impressive. Oh, I just said I was not going to get, okay, there's skeleton. I'm just not gonna bother. I'm not gonna pick up those torches. I just don't want to die right now. This is hard mode, and I have no armor. That's not very safe, so let's not. I think I was saying something and then I got lost. Oh, yeah, we're doing hard mode because, I just think it's more impressive if you do cool things and it's in hard mode. People aren't gonna talk about like, wow, this person did it in hard mode. That's super fucking cool. Like, no one does that. Maybe if it's hardcore mode, but hardcore mode doesn't exist in this version, and I don't like hardcore mode. So this is a situation where, you would not get a bunch of, fault damage because you have a block and you can assess the risk of, oh, if I jump down there, am I going to die? And in this case, I'm not going to. I'm going to use 2 hearts. I assumed it would be like a little more, but it's fine. Oh, diamonds right there. That is really cool. So what I'll do here, I'm gonna just now we're at Y13, so this is Y12, so bam. Oh, I completely forgot about this area. Okay. Alright, this seems to be mostly set up. Now, what I shall do is put ladders. So I can get all the way up, so I can get down. And so, I like doing that. That's kind of the first thing I like doing in Minecraft. Alright, okay. Probably going to add some more light Yagami. As the Death Note reference, I really love Death Note. It's like my favorite anime. Well, it seems it's daytime. I guess we can look for sheep. It'd be nice to have some sheep around here. No? Okay. Well, either way, I think I would like to explore the normal, the wilds, the forests and everything once I have armor and tools and everything. So, let's get these. I'm realizing now that I don't have a pickaxe for this. And I guess I'll just have to make another furnace. Like, I'm not gonna go all the way back up there just to save 8 cobblestone. I can get 8 cobblestone very fast, so I'm just going to make another furnace. I'm going to put my iron in. There's maybe 2 coal. Coal, I'm pretty sure coal is the best for smelting. This smelting, right? Like burnt, yeah, this smelting, I'm pretty sure. I know lava buckets are better, but, I'm not gonna, I don't necessarily have access to that right now. And I'm not going to use it even if I could. Alright, so once you get 3, I'll mine up these diamonds. I'm very pleased that we immediately got, oh, new achievement. Acquire hardware. Always nice to get these achievements. I know in later versions of Minecraft you get an achievement for diamonds, but in this version, you do not. Alright, we got 4 diamonds. Not bad, not bad at all. I mean, the first thing we see, we have 4 diamonds. That's oh, 5 diamonds it seems. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this. And, you know, see, it's set to Y12. This is, so, if you do not understand the significance of Y12, Y12 is, safest place to find diamonds. Like, if you just strip mine. And strip mining is where you just, like, you just mine forward. Like, I mine this block, then this block, and I just go forward, and I just continuously do that over and over and over. This redstone is here, and it's kind of annoying, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Oh god, I am low health now. Hello, zombie. I'm going to not die here. I would like to not die, so... Okay, this, we can get a chest plate with this, yes. I accidentally tried to do the thing where you shift click, and it gives you the thing. I accidentally tried doing that. Also, I don't know how long I had F3 up for, so I'm sorry if you had to watch that. That was annoying. That's my bad. I'm going to get iron boots now. And then I'm going to cook this. And then I'll eat it, and then I'll be at, you know, better health, and I'll have better armor. But yeah, you can see that I took a very considerable amount of damage from that zombie. It was very scary for me. I was like, oh my god, I'm very low now. But it's okay, crisis has been averted. Oh, I had a feeling that would happen. If I need one more, I'll just put in a plank. But I won't. Right, well... There we go, now we're up to a good level again. Here, I'm not gonna bother breaking that. So, what I do like doing here is I like making a haul. I like making it about this long. This is generally pretty good, I think. And then here, I'm going to plug up this area. I am going to take the furnace actually. Alright, now that is done. Okay. So I like making a haul like this, and then when you have your little haul at Y12, well, here, I'll explain Y12, the significance of Y12. It's the safest place for diamonds, and the reason it's safest is because if you're mining and, oh, suddenly there's a lava pool, you'll be 1 block above it, and if you're at Y11, that won't really happen, and you'll mine into it, and there will be lava right in front of you where you mined, and it'll spill out and try to kill you. And so, you're safer at Y12. So, what I like to do here, probably put down a crafting table. I like doing it here. There, I will put a chest. Here, I'll probably put a double chest. I'll just mine this redstone. This, and now we got a little bit of storage. Now what we can do, I like putting a door. And I'm probably gonna start it here. Our strip mine, the very start of it, is this way. I think I would be a little bit of a fool to not go looking for resources in this cave, so I guess I might... Oh. See, that's what I was talking about, Y11. If you're digging at Y11, that can happen, and it's pretty scary. No, we don't want to die, so it's certainly scary. Oh, here. What I can do, I have a furnace now. Wonderful. I can do this. Instead of doing that, I'll do a few planks instead because the coal's precious, and one coal is 8 items smelted, and this is only 3, so it'd be kind of a waste to use my coal when I only have so much coal. I only have 7 coal, so I'm not going to just waste it. Alright, so once this gets to 3, I will pick up the water, and I will place it over the obsidian. Alright. Oh my god, I just made another pickaxe. Oh my god, I am so dumb. It was very silly of me. I'm not gonna say I'm dumb, but it was very... Oh wow, I'm just completely surrounded by lava. You know what, I'm just not gonna bother with the... Okay, yeah, I'm just not gonna bother. I don't need to risk this right now. It's hard mode. I'm not going to bother with that kind of risk. Alright, here's some... See, okay. This is why I'm just gonna strip mine. It's just not worth it to like, get murdered. I just started, I don't wanna die. Okay. Goodbye. Okay. Bam, bam. Alright, now we have a... Now I have a tunnel. It generally doesn't take... Usually, you don't, like, mine into a cave like that. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. I need to clear my throat. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was a bit... Also, again, sorry for the chair sounds. It makes it sound like I'm, like, farting or something, but I promise I am not farting. My chair is just weird. If you can even hear it. If you... if you can even hear it. Alright. Oh my god, my throat is still very unclear. This is an issue I have where it becomes hard to talk after a bit. So... my voice gets very hoarse. So... You know, only 30 minutes of talking and suddenly my voice is hoarse, so... Yeah, that's not very helpful. Not very fun. But, you know, I'll be okay. I'll just have to push through it. But if I sound a little weird, that's why. It's because my throat is very not friendly to me. It makes it very... Oh my god. Okay, okay. That was scary. Alright, but yeah, if I sound hoarse, or I sound tired, well, it is because I'm tired, because it is 2:05 a.m. while I record this, so, you know, there's that. And also, my throat is just very mean to me. It makes it really hard to talk. The truth is that I did not talk very much for a really long time. Because I just don't really like my voice. But that is kind of the main reason I'm making this, making a YouTube channel for Let's Plays to get more confident with my speaking. I want to get better with my speaking, and I know I have a lot of trouble with it. And, you know, there's confidence and also just the endurance of being able to speak, and I feel that if I you know, I just practice a bit, I'll be able to get... I'll have a better time. Oh, speaking of a better time, diamonds! Alright, I think that there was like water here. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my furnace. I'm going to smelt up a bucket. I'm going to try to actually make it a bucket this time, and not, what happened last time where I made it a pickaxe. I did probably need, you know, another pickaxe, but I didn't mean to make that happen, so... That's a bit rough. Okay. Alright, one more. And then I can get a bucket that I can pick up that water and I can place it on obsidian. Alright. I'm generally pretty stingy with my diamonds, but I think I'm going to make a diamond pickaxe. Because, well, what else am I going to do with it? That's kind of the most useful thing for diamonds in this version of the game. Alright, let's make a bucket before I accidentally make something else. Bucket. Right, have to get over here. Please, let me just grab the water. Oh my god, it's taking forever. I don't think this is in the source block. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Now, okay, so the really helpful thing about this is you got water. You can just do that. So yeah. And then, you know, oh no, I don't need a bridge everywhere now. I can just place the water. Water is very useful. Well, our bodies need it, and it seems pretty useful in Minecraft, so water seems good. Okay. Oh, iron. I love iron. The whole point of this is to... I mean, the main thing I'm looking for when I go mining early on into a Minecraft world, you know, it's iron, so I can get, full gear. Full, you know, the goal is to generally have, like, full iron gear at minimum. You know, iron sword, pickaxe, everything else, because it's pretty good. And, you know, you can really get by with just those. You don't need diamond stuff, but, you know, diamond stuff is very helpful and very fast, so, you know. When you're in early game, the priority is definitely just iron. But, you know. I don't believe I'm going to find any more stuff unless I go, like, searching far beyond this point. And that's not really something I want to do. Like, I could go searching around everywhere, but I feel that I'm going to get lost if I do that. I get lost very easily. And I could look back on the recording, but that would mean I have to end the recording, so let's just not. Alright, cobblestone. I'm going to, you know, I really like to do this where you block the place off so you can be safe when you return. I would like to mine some the obsidian at some point, but I will not be doing that right now because I don't need to go to the nether. The thing about the nether in this version is that there's no fortresses. All you really have is ghasts, glowstone, and pigment. I think that's it. And so it's a very barren wasteland. There's really nothing for you to do there. However, I love the end dimension because... Or not the end, sorry. I love the nether dimension because you can travel extremely fast with it. 8 blocks traveled in the nether equals 8 blocks in the overworld. And that might not make much sense to some people, and that's fine. But generally what it means is if you do your traveling in the nether, it will be much faster for you. I don't have iron So I'm just gonna make an iron one. I'm just gonna make a diamond one because I don't have any iron. Alright, now I got some torches. I'm going to save the diamond pickaxe for when I have, like, more diamonds. Like, I don't feel very comfortable using a diamond pick once I have, like, 15 or more diamonds. I found gold. Gold is nice, but you can't really get that much use out of it. In this version, you can't even craft golden apples. And in this version, you can only find golden apples through, dungeons. And dungeons will be very important in this Let's Play. I want to find dungeons for spider and dungeons for skeleton. The skeletons, they give you bones, and you can use bones for bone meal and get instant crop growth for your wheat. It's very, very nice. I really love that. But, you know, it's not super important. And neither is, you know, spider spawner, but, you know, I like having the loot. I care a lot about that stuff. And you get a lot of arrows too. So I want to make spider spawners and the spider spawner and skeleton spawner. There's no XP in this version, so you won't be able to, like, level up or anything. You won't be able to level up or anything, but that, I feel that is a good thing, because then you don't actually have to kill the stuff. Because you don't kill something and it dies from, like, fall damage or burning from lava, you don't get any XP. You only get XP if you kill it with a sword or just you killing it. So it's very helpful. I really enjoy boss spawners. I will probably be ending the episode when I hit, like, an hour. I'm probably gonna make each one of these episodes, you know, probably no more than an hour. Oh, my pick is gone. Well, good thing I made another one on accident. Oh, coal. I was noticing I do need some coal, so I am going to mine it this time. I did say I wasn't going to, but I've decided I'm going to. Unfortunately, the very start of my Minecraft worlds is always just getting stacked as fast as you can. And so, you know, you gotta get diamonds and everything. Well, mainly I care for iron. And then, you know, diamonds and stuff can come secondary, but the priority when you're starting out getting full iron gear. And I believe that will be what happens today. I just want to get a bit more iron, and then I'm probably going to head backward. And then smelt all the iron, and then I will have full iron gear. And I'll probably feel more comfortable with leaving my base area and exploring a bit. I'm gonna be a bit careful around going into Y11. That stuff is a bit scary for me because I don't want to get burned alive. Another one of my goals for this series would be to get a golden apple. The only way to get a golden apple in Minecraft Beta is from a dungeon chest, and it's very, very rare in this version. Like, extremely rare, I believe. So, and that's something I've never found in Minecraft Beta before, so it's something I would really like to have. And, you know, I would never use it because, to me, it's a collector item. So, I don't want to, like, used it up, and now I don't have a thing anymore. Alright, I think once I get like a stack of iron ore, I'm probably gonna head back, because I already had 19 more, or like 10 plus iron in the furnace, so it's like guaranteed that I'll have full iron here and a bit extra iron once I get like 64 iron. I could be mining at the best Y level for like iron, but I'm not gonna bother. I don't even have that memorized. I do have it memorized that Y12 is the best one though. I do need to put torches more often. I don't really do that. Sometimes I just sit there going. And then on the way back then I place torches and I'm like, oh, there's a diamond that I missed. We hear zombies. One thing you can do, when you open the F3 menu, you can see a tag 144704. What this stuff is it's telling you like the entity count maybe? Like it's like, how I think it works is I'm actually not sure how it works. I can't sit here and say I know how it works. Okay, let me just get this iron real quick. But something you can do is you can see these name tags, and you can see them through walls. And so you can, if you're looking for spawners like zombie spawners or skeleton spawners or spider spawners, you can use this, and it's very, very helpful to find those. It also helps you find where caves are. Like, okay, now I know above me there is a cave, but I'm just gonna keep strip mining because I don't feel very equipped to fight mobs right now. You know, I have half health and half armor. It's not a very good combination, and I have no food. It's just not. Oh, that is a reason why I don't like doing Y11, because that is in Y11. And bam, now you can fix it just like that. Sorry if you hear my body do weird sounds. I sometimes do weird sounds. Sorry if you hear it. You know, if I had better, if this had better production quality, you know, that wouldn't happen. You wouldn't hear chair sounds and stuff. But yeah, it's very unpolished. Oh, I missed that. There's a skeleton nearby because I can hear skeleton rattling. Let me see. I'm at 53 iron, so just a few more minutes and I'll probably be at 64. Didn't get many diamonds this time though. Well, I've gotten 10 in this trip, so you know, not that bad, not that bad. I think I got a bit spoiled because I used Fortune 3 pickaxe. I had my friends made a Minecraft server and I joined it and I got full enchants. And it's a modern version, not this version. And so suddenly I'm getting much less diamonds than I did when I played that. So it's a bit annoying. But yeah, I don't need to do that. I don't need a place to. For a second I thought I heard a creeper and I freaked out. Oh, there's a cave. I'm a bit afraid. Oops, that's why I'm afraid. Okay, let's not die right in the middle of episode 1. Okay, you know what? We're at a good enough standing. I'm going to go back. I don't want to die. Let's not be stupid. So let's just go back. Cut our loss. Well, I wouldn't even say loss. We got 53 iron, 10 gold, and 5 diamond. And technically, I got 9 diamonds this run. because I spent 3 on a pick and 1 on a shovel, so I got 9 diamonds in one trip. Not too bad, especially when you're first starting out your Minecraft world. It's pretty good. So let's get back to here. What I like to do is I like to place a door separate like my cave to show where my cave starts or my strip mine starts. I'm probably not gonna, you know, go through the whole thing every time. I'm probably gonna just dig a whole new hole to like go strip mine. Wow, this is taking a very long time. See, I'm not gonna walk this long every time I do a, you know, every time I do a strip mine session. This is taking a very long time. There's like no end in sight. Well, I found the end. It was in my sight right after I said it's nowhere in sight. So I guess there's that. 56. 56 plus 13. I will have a stack of iron gear. Of iron, I mean. Let's make iron helmet. Make iron... Can I make pants? I can. Wonderful. Well, I guess let's see if it's, Oh, the thing I like to do. You have to make this hole, like, a few blocks wide. A few blocks down for the water, or, you die. Let's go up and see. So, you know, once you can just drop in there, swim up. It's really nice. So, instead of, like, climbing down the ladder, you can just do that. And so, I do like to do that. Right, so let's just see if it's daytime. I'm just interested if it's daytime or not. Okay. It is daytime. Well, this was a very productive first episode. I feel very happy. I'm probably going to end it once I craft myself some gear. Oh. I'm just gonna place 8 in here. It's a bit more than I needed to put, but it's fine. Well, actually, I should probably put some more furnaces. I'm gonna put the door that I wanted to put. There's that. Now, let's make... Let's make 2 furnaces. 1 for you. I'll just put 2 for now. There's nothing else to smelt. I don't know why I put 3. That's because I saw I had diamonds. My brain is getting tired after an hour of Minecraft, so... I just have to wait for this. Well, I guess so, yeah. So far, the goals I have are get a golden apple, achievement, get a full achievement bar, which, I think we did some pretty good, progress on that today. Use planks and sticks to make a sword. You have to make a wooden sword for this one, so I'll make a wooden sword real quick. There you go, got time to strike. Well, now I'm never gonna use a wood sword again. So, and then attack and destroy monster. I did kill a monster, but I hadn't unlocked this one yet, so there's that. I got this. I got... Well, I already only have a few more achievements left. Let's get this one, where you have to make a hoe, I think. Oh, you have to make a wooden hoe, I guess. It's silly how they make you do a wooden hoe. Like, bro, I don't want to do wooded. I don't use wood. Actually, I think I'm going to use the wood hoe. And now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. I only need 7 more achievements, and it's already the first episode, so, you know, I believe I could definitely get this one next episode. I could definitely get this one. I could definitely get this one. I might be able to get this one. Definitely not getting this one. Probably not getting this one. Probably not getting this one. But hey, we've already made pretty significant progress on the first goal, so I'm very happy with the progress I made today. I'm going to start the next strip mine while the well, some of my stuff is smelting. I'm probably gonna have a different skin on in next video because I realized the skin for this video it had the arm issue. Like you look, well, I guess you can't really see it, but I'm probably gonna change the skin. Not because it's an amazing skin. I thought it was gonna be a super cool skin, but it's not that cool. Well, it is cool. It's just I don't know. I'll see if I'll change it. I'm not sure. It's just something I have to see. 23. See, this is very good. I have lots of good gear now. It's very nice. Huh? Yeah, this has gotten some pretty good progress today. So I feel very happy with the effort that was put in today. I feel this is a productive first time playthrough. Not first time, first episode. Yeah, so I'm wrapping up, and then I guess I'll be done. Video's almost an hour. I actually haven't even made the channel that I'm gonna post this on yet, so I'm going to keep this open. I'm gonna go create the channel that this is gonna be on because I actually have not made the YouTube channel, which is a bit comical, but I'll have to go create the YouTube channel while this smelts. Okay. Alright, now I think I have to pick my username now. Wait, I logged into a Google account. Oh, okay, I have a channel. Alright, well, the username is PeggingEnjoyer420, so I guess this is going up under PeggingEnjoyer420. It's a very unfortunate username. I don't know why I made that username that. But I guess this is just gonna be what my username is. Womp womp, I guess. Well, I guess I'll just let this play out. I'll let this smelt, and once that's done on the episode, I'm probably gonna be recording every time I play. So, you know, I don't really want to, you know, I don't really want to do off-camera stuff because that feels very ingenuine, and I could just, I don't know, I could totally just install too many mods or something. But, you know, I might also, if people ever watch this channel, I might do like a live stream one time, and then you can watch me play the game. I feel like that'd be cool. Live stream, you get to interact with chat. What I would do, it'd be cool. Like you have like Minecraft chat on the side. I feel like it would just be very nice. It'd be very cozy, and I feel that'd be nice. So, all right, I'm gonna go pick a profile picture for this YouTube channel, Pegging Enjoyer 420. I might have to change this username at some point, but for now, I'm just not going to. Okay, profile picture. I'll just put the first thing I fucking see. H Hybrid Theory album cover as the profile picture. There you go. Yeah, I guess. What's on it? I guess once this, yeah. So once that stuff is done, I'll be uploading this video. I'm very excited to do this, kind of series. I've never really done like a let's play before, and I feel excited to do this. I hope, as long as one of these videos gets like a single like, then I'm happy. I'm mainly doing this for me because I want to train my voice to be more confident, because for a very long time I just didn't really speak, and it kind of messed up my voice, and I kind of had to relearn how to speak. I've always had speaking issues, and as a kid I took speech therapy, and so I've always had a hard time with speech. Um, I'm sure you've heard a couple fumbles throughout this video, but I'm making this channel so I can become more articulate and learn to speak better, because I didn't speak for a very long time, very much, and I think it kind of made it hard for me to understand how to speak, and so I'm kind of relearning. But yeah, well, the the iron is basically done, so I guess yeah, I'm gonna take my hat off so it feels more personal. Um, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, that was my first episode of Minecraft, beta 1.7.3. It is currently July 10th, 2026, 2:32 a.m. I'm probably gonna go to sleep right after doing this. Um, this has been my video. Thank you for watching. Um, yeah, well, I'm more happy that I got 52 iron than that I made the video, so 52 iron is pretty good, so very happy about that. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the video now. Thank you for watching. Okay, I'm so bad at, I'm so awkward at ending these things. I'm just gonna end the video. 3, 2, 1.